Hey there, developers, STAs, or if you're not an STA, any kind of developer here working with our lab sites. This video here is going to be more for you developers out there, not so much you content creators. However, if you content creators are reviewing this, not a big deal. We just may kind of go over some things that you're probably not going to have to worry about. And basically, this video is going to be about your footer here. And the footer down here, what we're going to focus on is how to deal with the responsiveness. And by that I mean, if we bring this site over, you'll notice that it changes. Now the theme is built so that we only need just this one theme, and if you were to go to this site here on your iPhone or Android device or what have you, it would look pretty much like this. And as you can see here in the footer, we've got our header. Our header image just kind of extends out and comes down to the bottom here. Now, with that said, if you are starting a site, you'll probably notice something here. We've got a site here, not really touched up much. Just started this, but haven't done much of the editing we would normally see. Now, if I was to bring this in, you'll see that our header image becomes this guy down here at the bottom. Well, unfortunately, when this thing was created, there was some code that was kind of site specific, so this image from that original site comes up. Now it's pretty easy to fix actually, and luckily we did create a plugin that will allow you to fix it easily. Now in the tutorial, I am going to leave some code for you that you can use, and I'll show you what that code does. So if we go to our dashboard, and under Genesis go to our simple custom CSS, we've got our custom CSS settings. This first line of code here, the header extended code, you'll see it's this background image and then gives a background image. This is what causes us to have the ability to have that header extend in the responsiveness. If I was to delete that code here, luckily I've got it copied, save our changes, view our site, you'll see that that same image pops up. And like I said, luckily we can go back in and paste it. Now it doesn't matter if it's at the top or the bottom. If you're familiar with CSS, really doesn't matter. It's just a matter of when or where it gets called, not so much where it is in this list. It could be at the bottom, could be in the middle, really doesn't matter as long as it's in there. And if we go back to our site, you'll see that there's our changes. What's really important about that code, the way it works, is that header extended is the name of the bottom image, and then your background image, of course, is your image in the background, and then this URL here, that's going to be the specific URL for that image. In this case, it's called woolly-banner1. Margin top, I believe you want to have that set so that it's against the top there. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I would say if you have any difficulties, of course, maybe just check and see if the CSS is correct or you're calling the right image. Make sure that that's already your header. One thing you can probably do even, which I have not done, but just a suggestion in the future, you could probably have technically an image here, and in the responsiveness have an image that's different at the bottom here. After all, this is just calling this part of the image in our CSS. So just kind of a food for thought if you ever just want to maybe have some kind of different look for when it's on your Android or iPhone there. Yeah, and that's how you pretty much mess with the footer. Again, I would say pretty simple to do. Probably would take you less time than it is to view this video just to do it.